All right, problem 18 of our SAT math calculator section. We have which expression is equivalent to x squared plus 4 squared, so that whole thing squared, plus x minus 2 plus x, or times x plus 2 in parentheses, okay? So we have x squared plus 4 squared plus x minus 2, x plus 2, and both those are in parentheses, okay? It just wants us to simplify the expression. Now, do we need our calculators for this? This is a calculator section. No, we don't, because our calculators can't simplify expressions, right? So we can do this by ourselves. Anytime we have a squared number, so let's say we have like 3 squared equals, that equals 3 times 3, right? So same thing with our polynomials. We have x squared plus 4 squared, so that equals x squared plus 4 times x squared plus 4, right? This multiplied by itself 2 total times, okay? That's gonna be plus x minus 2, x plus 2, okay? Now this looks super complicated at first, but we know we can FOIL, F-O-I-L, FOIL, which stands for first, outer, inner, last. Let me write it like this, vertically. FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. Okay, FOIL. Okay, we're gonna do that for both of them. So you get 2 shots here at seeing how foiling works, right? Super good practice. So follow along if you can, or if you want to follow along after I do the first one. So let me do the first one, watch it, and then follow along with me doing the second one. That'd be a good idea too. So we have x squared times x squared first. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th power. Outer pair, x squared times 4, which is 4x squared. Remember, we're adding the terms in between. Inner, 4 times x squared is 4x squared. That's our inner. And outer, which is 4 times 4, which is 16, okay? We're gonna put that in parentheses just to keep 2 straight. Now our right side, so that was the first part. Look how easy this was. So now we have first, again, x times x, which is x squared. Outer, which is x times 2, which is 2x. A positive 2x, right? Negative 2 times x, which is our next inner. Ooh, this is inner, not inny. So inner, negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And last, negative 2 times positive 2, which is a negative, times positive, which is a negative. Negative 2 times 2 equals negative 4. All right, so now, since everything is added, we can just drop these parentheses and combine like terms, okay? Now, this is tricky combining like terms because usually we just have x's and constants, like numbers, right? But we have some powers. So the rule is anything that has the same number up here, same exponent number, those are things we can combine by adding their coefficients. And the coefficients are just the numbers in front. So like 4 is the coefficient here, 2 is the coefficient here, right? 4 is the coefficient here, negative 2 is the coefficient here. It takes the sign with it, remember that. So we want to find how many like friends x to the 4th power has, right? How many friends does it have? It has no friends, so it just gets left alone, okay? Now, we have x squared is the next highest power, so we'll combine that one. So that one, we have 4 plus 4 plus 1. See that? Because we have 3 values. We're going to cross these off when we're done with them. Okay, we have 4x squared, which is 4, plus another 4x squared, so another 4, plus this invisible 1 coefficient in front of this one, because anything times itself is 1. So, or anything times 1 is itself. And this one's 1, so that's another squared. And that's the only ones that have the 2's as the exponents, right? Okay, so 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So we have 9x squared, okay? Then we have our x's, and we see we have 2 of those because 16 doesn't have an x. 2x, so 2 minus 2 is 0. That's a 0 pair, right? So those just strictly cancel. And then we have all that's left of the numbers, so we know we combine those. We have 16 minus 4, which is 12. And look, we're all done. We see our answer is D, because that matches up perfectly. X to the 4th power plus 9x squared plus 12. Our answer is D. Whenever you see a big problem like this, just remember your mathematical principles. Think of how you can manipulate the equation, move things around, simplify things using the rules that you know are true. And you'll get your answer of D.